Good afternoon, my beautiful people. We tried to stream today. We got cucked by YouTube or my internet. I don't know. The connection wasn't working too good, so had to cut it off. But I figured I'd give you guys a video here. I know it's Friday, and I want to talk about weeklies. I want to talk about one of the plays that I was holding. And what I'm going to do here is pull up one of these weeklies, and I'm going to give you guys a time lapse of it. And I'm going to keep this up here until the end of market so you can see how the option gains value and loses value on a Friday, because this is very, very important. And this is part of this strategy that I'm going to explain, because if you guys are familiar with options, and if you're not, check out the free stock trading course, or the I don't know why I keep calling it that, but it's our priceless stock trading one. But for those of you who are or aren't, Friday, the last day of expiration, these aren't weeklies, these are dailies. He's pretty much playing contracts that expired today. So this can be very, very lucrative, but it's also very, very risky. I think I outlined it here. I said these trades are worse than penny stocks. It is tantamount to throwing it all on black. However, why I like them is that they'll pay out 1,000%. So, or more. You know, that's the difference, I guess, risk reward. But it doesn't change that. And if you guys go see my video, I talked about to blow up an account. You know, the biggest issue is that these little $50 plays, you could play small, but if you know, it's really easy to get sucked into it. And before you know it, you just made, 100 of these plays. That's $5,000. So, watch yourself, be smart. And yeah, so I want to go over this with you guys, explain it. And if you guys aren't familiar, make sure you guys check out the streaming channel. I had a lot of people giving me issues today. They were saying that they didn't know how to find it. If you watch the videos, it's very, very simple. Just go to our main webpage, our main YouTube, and it's just right here. Just come here, and there's also a link in the description. You'll be good. But we were up for an hour today, but we had a bunch of issues, so unfortunately that didn't work out too well. So yeah, make sure you guys check that out. The link for everything is there. Okay, let's get to it. Oh my God, wait, this is the wrong one. This is what I want. There you go. Easy 1,000% weekly option trading strategy. So the first thing I want to do is pick names that are going to have big underlying moves or low volatility, so the options are cheap. So we went over this before. Big names are going to be like Amazon, Boeing. You guys have seen me, Nvidia, believe it or not. This is one, really, they're like low float stocks that are going to move where they could have big underlying moves. And that's why, stocks like when you guys are like GE, GoPro, Kron, or any of these, cheaper stocks, those aren't going to be my favorite for this strategy, because the whole point on a Friday, and this is what I'm going to show you guys with the time lapse, is to get in the money. You want to pay, look at here, if I could pay this guy $3 for a 152, if I know in 30 minutes it's going to go, obviously that's unrealistic, but it's more realistic than saying, $20 to $30. That's 50% on some of these stocks, whereas this is, that's still a big move, but not as much. So pick big underlying names. Amazon is one, Nvidia is one. Now, on the reverse side, there's companies like Home Depot, Starbucks, and this is what I'll show you guys here on their option chains. Look at Home Depot the day before, at the money, 4 cents. Literally, near the money, you're at 1 to 4 cents. It's a big stock. It could move a lot. However, it's a bigger float, so it has low volatility. Another one, a great one, I love, Starbucks. Same thing applies. Look at the money, 69.50, 20 cents from the money, 3 cents, 1 cent when you're 30 cents from the money. It's low volatility. It's because, take a look, the whole day, the whole stock moved 54 cents. And then my favorite, McDonald's. And I have a play on here, which I'm going to show you guys as an example. I've been holding this one, and here we have it. Where is it? I think we bought it. Yeah, right here. Oh, that's when I sold it. So there's the data. I got the Google, some UVXY. Oh, man. Where's McDonald's? There it is. Buy 2 McDonald's. So this is the strategy I want you guys to see, because this is pretty much what we did. I bought this on the 30th, a few days ago last week, and I got it to have, I bought a weekly coming into next week. So this wasn't the strategy of playing it today. However, you'll see some of the same stuff come in contact. But really, the big thing you guys got to do is pick the right names. A lot of you guys, for weekly option strategies, you're just picking the completely wrong names, and you're trying to flip stocks on the Friday. It's a Friday, the contract's there, everything looks good, but it just, a contract was probably cheap for a reason. Second, control capital. Understand your first order will lose, and you need to be scaling in. How I look at it, I throw in the first order. The first one hits, God is great, as excellent. You cash out, you'll make your money there. However, most of the time, your first order is going to lose because that is the volatility. And I'm saying if you play it on the day, what I like to show, and this is here, you could see here is if you played the 175s this morning, it would have gone from 70 to 60. But even if you got in at 50, you would have been down and you could have got your second order at 30. But you got to really know about timing, and finesse is honestly going to be the most important. So I think that's something a lot of people overlook of how this is going to be their first, one order, only playing on Friday. In this case, I bought it the week before. I bought two. I bought them at 35 cents. And then here is the game plan. Once they're up 100%, you cut one and hold the other. If you only have one, you roll over to the same price that you paid. And I'll show you what that means. But this is very, very important because now here is the goal of these contracts. You're getting in the money. You're getting them cheap. But the idea is to get extreme gains. So what I mean by that is if you're going for the big, that's only if you're going for that too, might I add. If you want, if you're comfortable with taking 100, 200, 300, 400%, which is a great return, take it. But by using this strategy, essentially, what I'm saying is that it's going to give you the opportunity to hold it. And this is how you guys see me have some of these plays. You're like, wow, how did you hold it that much? It's by using this strategy. It's controlling my capital and getting my money back. So pretty much if you're up 100% and sell out, you get all your money back and then you still keep your hand in the cookie jar. And that's what I did here. I bought these two McDonald's, right? And I got them for 35 cents. So we could see, when did we get those? The 30th? That was a long time ago, huh? I don't know how I got them that cheap. I got them really, really cheap at the Lolo. And, I got them for 30 cents. And what did I do here? I bought two of them in about, I think, a few hours later. Bloop. Yeah. No. Trying to count. Yeah, a few hours later at 149, I sold one of them for $1.07. So think about it. Both of them were 35 cents. I spent $70, $5 commission, $75. So that's for two contracts. So now it went up. I was like, okay, well, I could sell one contract, get 100 back. I made $37 profit, net profit after my expenses, and I still got to hold one. So that's exactly what I did, and I'm still holding this contract to this day. Now, yesterday, here's the problem. This 30-cent contract yesterday was at $1 something, and I didn't take it. Came back to 69 cents. That's where it was today. Now it's at 30, but unfortunately, I'm still holding it, and that's what I said. That's the whole point with this. I could sell it now, take my $30. There's 15 minutes till market. I probably might do that here, or I could just hold it and see. But let's see, where is McDonald's, because I think I am in the money by 30 cents. That's why it has $30 in value, and that's the thing. This is why I'd hold it, because if it did drop another $40, I'm getting dollar for dollar, and this is how you make money on it, and this is how you preserve your value by getting in the money. It says 20 cents in the money, 20 cents of value. However, this is what I will tell you. As the clock ticks down, a lot of you guys will make the mistake thinking, oh, it's in the money, then I'll just sell it 1 minute. No. As it gets closer to close, they're going to widen the spreads, and it's not going to work like that. And the bid will go away, and it will make you'll either have to exercise it or not, or you'll have to market order and get a lot less. So you got to be diligent on this. That's why I should have took the dollar here. However, I was like, I'll give it one more day and see if the market went down. And this is the result. And usually this is the typical result. YOLOing on Friday, you got to be careful of that. So that's pretty much the most part of what it is. And at the end of the day, you just hold till you YOLO. And what I mean by that is you hold to get to the bigger gain. And that's what this was if you want to. But if you're already up, risk manage it, small accounts. And you guys see, is this a winning strategy? Not really. This is a gambling strategy. I tell you, this isn't something you're going to do every week, but be aware of it every week because when the opportunity does come, it could be one of those, you hit it. It's just the odds. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. So that's something I would aim for and look to take advantage. So what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to wrap it up. I'm going to give you guys a time lapse, not on this, but on Amazon. And I'm going to show you how to go about it, and what's the point of it. So I'm going to run this like we're on stream and how I'm going to go about it. And I want you guys to see how the option is gaining value. So I'm going to record for the next 15 minutes. So look, it's dropping right now, right? You're like, oh, Amazon's dropping. If I wanted to get the put, let's take a look. Would you buy these 6-cent puts because they're cheap? No, that's where a lot of people make the mistake. As a $5.75, well, that's only what? Saying $7. Amazon could actually move that much. So for 6 cents, it might actually work. See, but I don't want to pay 6 cents. Really, I think a 580, but $40 is a lot. This one's $10, 577. That's like $6. That one's pretty good. So we'll watch this one because and again, here's my analysis. This one, you see how expensive it was, and now look how cheap it was. Why did it get to this price? I want you to see even how this one flops, or even this one. You could even notice how this one's going to gain and lose value, but this one's close to the money. You see, that one even went from 10 to 13 cents on the ask, but look at the bid again. But let's watch this. I want you guys to watch the contract in the order, but this one is something that could get close to the money. But what I'm saying is notice now, you see, it just went from 13 to now look at how the bid dropped because there was a uptick, right? So I want you guys to watch the orders that come in and the prices and how everything works. And I'm actually going to duplicate the chart so you guys can see Amazon actually right next to it. So let me, I want you guys to be able to see the order history too. Oh, come on. Don't worry. Give me a second here. Hopefully you guys get this is good learning for you. All right. So I want you to see Amazon. That's the strike we're going to watch. And I want you to even notice the other strikes too, how oh my gosh, how they're going to gain and lose value. That is going to be one of the most important parts of it. And I want you to see as it gets in the money, near the money. But I'm thinking this will be beneficial for you guys because I think on a scale where you guys are able to watch it, I think that's why I think the problem is people don't really watch the orders go through. They don't watch as the price adjusts. So I want you guys to see the stock in this last 15, 20 minutes and notice how the option gains value and how the stock is moving as well too. So I'll leave it there. Subscribe, like the video, show me some love. Let me know what you guys think. How much have you made or lost doing this? Let's make it realistic and educate the people in the comments. Love y'all. Peace. Wait. I think I'm gonna sell my McDonald's though. Take my $20. Fucking cocks. Why am I selling this too? I don't want to get exercised. I got $23. Woohoo. So that was all net profit, remember. So now we got $123, we got $130. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, come on. Man, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm struggling over here. Damn, that thing dropped so fast. It's already at 6. Remember, some of you would have bought it 2 seconds ago, literally 2 minutes ago for 13 cents. So let's just keep it watching here and pay attention.